Hey guys, Movie Fan here to bring you something a little special. When it comes to the Power Rangers, most of us know the inspiration behind half of the characters. You know, their names and their personalities. However, there's one character who, for some reason, is never talked about in that sense, and that would be Ernie. Now, everybody knows Ernie. He ran the famous Angel Growth View Center and Juice Bar. He was a great friend to the Power Rangers. And, well, he was a good guy. He was there from Mighty Morphin all the way to, well, the Turbo movie. And, well, sadly, he had to go because of health reasons. But the one thing that nobody ever bothered to ask, at least not to the best of my knowledge anyway, what was the inspiration for him? Where did his character come from? Well, I think I may have finally found the answer. Now, this is only a theory, so you don't have to take my word for it, but I do ask that you try to think about this for a little bit. So, hear me out, and I'll tell you what. I think the inspiration for Ernie actually came from a character from the hit series Tailspin. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tailspin was created by Disney. It was based off of the Jungle Book, and they just took a different approach with it. Instead of there being humans involved and all that, the animal characters are all anamorphic. You know, they walk upright, they do things. And, of course, they fly planes a lot, hence the name, Tailspin. Now, the inspiration, I think, for Ernie comes from Louie. Because on the series, Louie, he owned and ran a tropical restaurant and a juice bar for all the pilots. He always wore Hawaiian shirts. He was a great friend to Baloo, who was the main character in this show. Gee, that sounds so familiar to me. I mean, that sounds just like Ernie. Because Ernie, he always wore Hawaiian shirts. He was a great friend to the Power Rangers. In fact, he was a huge fan of the Rangers themselves, even though he had no idea who they were. Anyway, he was still a fan. He was still a great friend. He ran the Juice Bar and the Youth Center. Honestly, I think Louie was actually the origin of Ernie. And if you think about it, Louie, Ernie, the names don't sound too different. Now, again, that's just a theory I got. Because unless somebody comes forward and says something, or actually asks one of the writers and all that, well, we don't know, at least not yet. But I do believe that Louie might have been the inspiration. Heck, the series took inspiration from a lot of famous people and other things. Let me know what you think. This is Movie Fan, signing off.